Good evening. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're well, that you've had a great week so far, and that plenty of good things has happened to you. So let me just double check that we're live and that the sound is good. If you can confirm that to me from your end, that would be absolutely wonderful. Yeah, seems to be fine. It seems to be working. We're live. So nice to see you. Thierry here from thierryalexander.com, as you can see right here. Each and every single 1, 2, 3. Let's start all over again. So each and every single week, we're meeting here to have a topic, to have a chat and a conversation, an exchange about the topic that is usually linked to the blog of the week that has been released on my website on thierryalexander.com. However, hey Jivath, nice to see you. However, there are some news, there are some changes here that are happening, and I wanted to share that with you. So this week, there's no blog that came out of my website, okay, on thierryalexander.com that you can visit at any time. There are 3 years of content out there, right? There are some changes that are being made on the homepage and everywhere. 3 years of content. Hey, Craig, nice to see you, buddy. So I have come to some decisions that I'm going to share with you here, but basically each and every single week we're meeting at 8 p.m. for us to have a conversation. You can ask all your questions. This is the right time for you to have my attention live. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome, Greg. Welcome, Jivath. Nice to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming on. Where are you tuning in from, guys? Like you seem to have to be, where are you tuning in from? Maybe the US or somewhere far from, or maybe you're in the UK as well. I don't know. So that is the time we're meeting. That is the time we're exchanging, and where I'm giving you further goods, some further trainings, guides, etc., etc. However, I'm not going to keep it too long in terms of what is happening. As I said, there's some changes that are being made, and for a while, hey Mitch, nice to see you. For a while, there won't be any, wait for it, but I've got something else instead, right? There won't be any new blog released on thierryalexander.com for a season or two, okay? Usually my seasons are, I release 3 months in advance. I release 3 months worth of blogs. Oh, Uganda, nice. That my partner's dad is in Uganda. So for 1 or 2 seasons, there won't be any new blogs. You can go and check the 3 years worth of content on thierryalexander.com, download everything that you want, etc. However, of course, I'm not going to let you hang. I'm not going to let you without anything. And I'm going to give you some content each and every single week and day, as it's been so far. It's just going to be in a slight different format, and it might not even necessarily be my content, okay? It might not necessarily be my content. I'm going to most likely share some third-party type of content that are fire, content that you can... Africa for Jivath. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I thought there was another person commenting. Yeah, of course. Uganda is definitely in Africa. So I'm going to share with you some content, some juicy content. In fact, I've got something for you today as well. I'm not just telling you that thierryalexander.com is not going to have any new blogs for a season or two. I've got something for you today, okay, as each and every single week. And it's interesting because if you've been following me for a while, you know that each and every single day I meditate. I do my gratitude journaling. Drop me an X if you do gratitude or meditation as well in your daily routine. And I also tune into myself and listen to the word of the day that comes intuitively. Okay. And today, the word that came from my intuition after my meditation and gratitude journaling Again, drop me an X in the chat if you do gratitude journaling, if you do meditation, if you do personal development, if you are exercising. What type of morning routine do you have? And so the word that came out today is release. Release. Okay, releasing. So releasing is what came out, and I was like, this is so interesting, because in addition of the intuitive words that I come up with on a morning, on a daily basis, have you noticed it was full moon 2 days ago? Yeah. Great, Jivnath. Am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Jivnath or Jivnath? Let me know if it's 1 or 2. Jivnath 1 or Jivnath 2, or maybe 0 if it's none of them. Coucou maman. Gros bisous à toi aussi. So, did you notice that 2 days ago it was full moon, right? On the 21st. And interestingly enough, full moon is also, the beginning, the closure of a chapter, and then the beginning of a new one, right? In addition of this, so of the intuitive words, the full moon, it's also what they call Sukkot, in the Jewish holidays after Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish New Year. Now they've got, great, Jivnath. I'm glad I'm pronouncing it right. Then after the Jewish New Year, they've got what they call right after it, right there, right in the middle of it right now, a holiday, a festival, which is called Sukkot. And that is for the closure. It's the beginning of a new thing, right? Closing the old things, starting the new thing. And this is exactly what happens here. And I just felt that for the next couple of seasons, not having any new blog release is the way for me. Right? I've been doing it religiously each and every single week for the past 3 years, and you have access to it on thierryvalexander.com if you want to go there. And I just feel that for now, I need to give you some content that is from other sources that I've got access myself to. Okay? Some amazing, resources that you can implement in your business, etc. And so today I'm gonna give you access to one of them as well, which is current right now. So if you've got an online business, if you are an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, a coach, you've got a business online of any sorts, and that you want to know how to do it in the best way possible, that you're maybe tired of spending hours and hours on Messenger and dealing with tire kickers that are wasting your time. They are unmotivated strangers that you've been maybe told to do and create a list of 100 names of your friends and family, etc., that you're feeling social media is really dragging you down and draining you. Let me know if that's you, right? If you relate to any of that. Well, what I'm going to share with you right now is going to really be up your alley, okay? So the reason I felt that I needed to release, and let me know if you have an online business of some sort, or if you're advertising yourself online, and what is it that you're doing, right? What do you sell? What is it? Services, products, no names of companies or products, but let me know, what is it? Is it health and wellness? Do you have a coaching program? Do you do e-commerce? Do you have, what is it that you are selling your audience essentially? What do you serve them with? What are your solutions to their problem? Now, the reason I felt, and which seems to be in very much congruency with and the moon and even the Jewish holidays, and even my intuition that is telling me what to do, and everything is kind of combined together and making so much sense in terms of releasing and closing certain aspects. What I feel that the reason I felt and feel the need of putting my blogs, articles creation on pause for a season or two is because I need to actually release certain stuff myself. Okay, I need to actually renew my creativity in some ways. I need to so e-commerce for Givneth. Okay, that's cool. So what do you sell through e-commerce? Is it do you have t-shirts, cups? What type of product do you sell? And so I just feel that I need to actually reduce the amount of stuff that I've been putting on myself. I've been putting a lot on myself lately. And sometimes doing more doesn't mean that you are going to create more income in your business, right? It doesn't mean that you are going to impact more people positively. Sometimes having more stuff is making your mind being cluttered, like foggy and confused, and you're procrastinating on things. You don't know what to do instead of what to prioritize. Have you ever felt like this? Because if you ever felt like this, you might understood what I mean here. And if you feel like this right now, like overwhelmed, confused, foggy, like maybe a lack of motivation towards doing certain things in your businesses, perhaps it is the time to release certain things. Perhaps it is the time to have a closure, maybe for a season or two, just like I'm having with my blog creation that I'm announcing to you right now. Each and every single Monday there's a new blog, but for a season or two, about, a season is 3 months roughly for me. So about 3 to 6 months, there won't be new release, even though I'm going to give you some great content and all this, but I'm going to leverage. Leverage is a really, and I'm giving you a lot of things here. I hope that helps you. I hope you get value from it. Drop an X in the chat if you gain value from what I'm sharing with you here, and what sort of value do you get. So leveraging is a huge, enormous tool, strategy, should I say, that I am using in my business and in my life to actually release the pressure, to release the pressure of having to always be the one creating. Okay, leveraging of other people creating content is also a way for me to provide you with some content with valuable value, yet without having to put too much pressure on myself. I'm a one-man show, right? I use tools to leverage off of, like automation for email. I do email marketing. I do my blogs. So even my blog is automated. It does just a lot on the back end of it, right? The editing of each videos, the creation of a new freebie, connecting it all together, uploading it on YouTube, then making sure that it's scheduled for the right time for 3 months in advance, connecting the YouTube to my blog, and making sure that you receive the email on time and the follow-up. There's a lot in the back end, and that's just a little snippet of it. So sometimes we just need to step back in order to release some of that low frequency energy that is not making us move forward fast enough. And so that we can focus on one or two things that are really going to create more momentum while we are still serving our audience. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying here? Do you hear? And that is the reason why I'm stepping back from the blog creation for season or two. However, I said I've got something for you, and I've got some tools that I'm using, obviously from third parties, and I've got plenty of different platforms and tools that I'm having in my own business, so that I can progress I can upskill, I can develop my skills even further for you guys to receive the value as a ripple effect. And there is a bootcamp that you might be interested in. Okay, if you have an online business, whether you are in e-commerce, affiliate marketing, network marketing, you might be a coach, an online coach, or doing coaching and running your coaching practice online. Even if you are meeting your people in person, you might be creating a presence online, and that's perhaps how your clients are finding you. No matter what business you've got online, this bootcamp might be of help to you. Okay, I've got basically access to a bootcamp where there are 8-figure earners, like eight people. Well, actually, they're probably 10 because there's a couple, 2 couples in there. So 8 to 10 people. And in fact, yesterday it's been announced with another special guest. I'm going to give you the name shortly. You most likely know that person. So let me share that with you shortly. And those people are multiple 6-figure, 7 and 8-figure earners. Okay. They are coming all together, coming to share on a live 8-week bootcamp to make money fast, promoting any product, services, or opportunity that you may have. So whatever it may be, right? Even if you're brand new into your business, you will see some results. You will get some results. You will get value out of it. And so I'm in there. If you want to join me on this bootcamp, I'll be a student myself, right? So I'm actually sharing with you what I've got access to, and that can help you in your business, whichever it may be. And that is going to be for 8 weeks, right? They're going to share their real income producing activities that 6, 7, 8-figure earners are actually doing on a daily basis. That is unvaluable. It's crazy value. Okay. And it's crazy cheap as well. Crazy cheap. I mean, it's crazy cheap. It's $50. Okay. $50 for 10 successful people that are generating up to 8 figures to come together. $50. That's like 35 pounds or something like this. And I think for them, it's like, what do they earn? Basically like a 60p or I don't remember, like something ridiculous. They're not here for the money, basically. They're not here for your money. Clearly, it's so cheap. It's unbelievable. And so I'm giving you access to this, which I've got access to myself. If you want to have more details on that, type the word bootcamp in the comment section, and then I'll share more details with you. Just type the word bootcamp in the chat, and then I will give you more details. So anyway, release and closure. What is it that you need to release? What is it that you need to have a closure with? There's another thing that I'm actually having a mini closure for a bit, and that has been for a while already. It's the network marketing side of business that I have, right? I haven't been doing much with it. I'm still giving the value to my existing clients. I'm nurturing them and giving them the news on what's going on, and then everything that they need, right? So that I follow up, I keep my relationship going through email when there are promotions, to give them some value through maybe with some recipes, some tips on how to release the weight, on how to eat healthier on the go, how to have, the pleasure of also eating something that we love from time to time that might not be necessarily in the weight release plan kind of thing. But I'm keeping relationship with my clients, but the network marketing aspect, I've been sort of like putting it on the side, because my main focus is my coaching as well as my affiliate programs that I've got. Okay. And now that I'm doing this, that I had this moment of release and still kind of working through it, but now that I'm accepting that I'm releasing and announcing to you that for a season or two, I will be coming with different value than my own, it makes me feel good, right? Because I know that I'm going to give you, like, I mean, let me tell you, you're going to be here for a treat. You're going to see some changes. You're going to see some pivoting type of things happening here, different type of energy in terms of the contents. Yet it's going to be for the good. So, you know, put your put your belt on, your seat belt on, and get ready for the ride, because there are crazy, amazing stuff happening. And so for now, this time of this end of the year, for the next season or two, as well as for next year. So lots is happening. So what is it that you feel you are kind of procrastinating on, for example, or that you feel would give you a sense of peacefulness to release that one thing for maybe a season or two? What is it that you have, if anything? Is there anything that you feel a little bit sort of stressed about? So, like, for example, I'll tell you my blog, and this is how I came to that realization as well, in addition of my intuition that speaks to me, etc., that I've already explained. It's been 2 weeks that I'm supposedly in the making of the new batch of blog articles. 2 weeks, okay? And I already had some articles at the ready for me to just, launch and all this. So it's fine, because I'm always ahead of my game. Yet for the past 2 weeks in the creation of my blogs, I felt a little bit like, some blockages and some, I kind of procrastinated on it. I was like, no, something is up. And I firmly believe that it's pointless to just create content for the sake of creating content, right? We have to be present in our audience's eyes, mind. Yet creating content for the sake of creating content, I think, is not necessarily a good thing and might not even be a healthy move. Would you agree? Like, type health if you agree with me that we need to do the things that are making us feel good so that we can do more of it. And we can expand on what we need to do in those things to make them bigger, better, whatever. Yet I firmly, deeply believe more and more as I'm, evolving in the entrepreneurship journey of mine, that creating doesn't mean, being present doesn't mean to be always on the hustle bustle type of energy, type of level, right? And so stepping back from the content creation for the blog content creation for a season or two, just makes me so much more at ease. So what do you need? Like, now I'm going to replace this with other income producing activities, interacting more with people in my private messaging, doing more email so I can really build that relationship further with, my subscribers. And if you're not on my email, on my email list, where I'm giving you some tips, some goodness, I share a little bit of myself for you to have some stories you can maybe relate to. I'm giving you marketing, obviously, tips and everything. If you're not there and you would like to be there, because that's where you get all the nitty-gritty stuff, latest goodness that is happening, then type bootcamp as well, because you'll be there. If you ask for info about the bootcamp, I'll give you access to my email list as well, where I'm giving you more of those marketing strategies, lead generation strategies, tips and technique for how to position yourself as an authority online. If that's what you're after, to build your business, to build your presence, to be in contact with your audience, then you want to be in my list. What are you waiting for? Type bootcamp. And then you get that info for this bootcamp, which is going to be bonkers. It's starting in 7 days. Okay? 7 days. And as I said, if you are dealing with tire kickers, if you are tired of social media, sometimes you feel that you're struggling with zero leverage of anything, not getting the sales that you would love to have, that you are not getting the results that you feel you desire to receive, and that nobody is answering to your content the way you would like them to reply. Maybe you've got no one asking you for information about what you are offering the marketplace. Well, what is the solution? Yes, you can gain influence, close sales, build relationship with people, and start making sales even on autopilot, and even if you don't have results yet. Yes, you can increase your closing ratio from 1 to 3 customers maybe that you currently have, maybe 0 to 3 to 7 customers on a daily or weekly basis. Yes, that's possible. Yes, you can also ignite your prospects email list by 100+ people in there with whom you're building that relationship, who want to hear from you, opening your emails all the time because they know they're going to receive some value from you. Yes, you can stand out from the hundreds of thousands of people out there that are doing the same thing that you do, because you are you. This is all possible. It's all possible. And you can 10x your income in the next 8 weeks. That is possible. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. Do you believe that everything is possible? Type the word possible in the chat if you believe that everything is possible. Even the word impossible says it. I'm possible, right? Obviously, that's a very cliche thing that I've heard before, but it's true. Nature tells us that all around, all the time. And that is why with this live affiliate bootcamp, marketing bootcamp, whether you're in network marketing, in e-commerce, because I've got some people from e-commerce that are going to be there, from network marketing big time, some coaches that are there big time from among those 8-figure earners. And, there's this live marketing bootcamp that is happening. So there is hope for you to gain everything that I've just mentioned to you, even if you are just brand new. Okay, the business they promised you, the business of your dream you've always wished for, is there for you to grab starting today. Well, on the 30th. Fair enough. On the 30th. And those people, they are going to, during that bootcamp, what you're gonna get is that you're gonna see how to solve your audience's problem, your audience's biggest problem. You're gonna see how to pour value onto your tribe, and also find your tribe. Position yourself as an instant authority within your field, and to turn your lead into real buying customers. That is what they're going to share within this this bootcamp, this marketing bootcamp. And also, some of them, I know that's going to be the case, because there's that person who's an expert in email marketing. If you've been wondering how to build an email marketing, that's your time. Just come here, because one of the, actually the biggest figure earner in there, with just an affiliate program, she has earned $1.5 million just with one affiliate program alone, and she has multiple income streams. So it is possible, and she is teaching email marketing as well. So could you do it today? Yes, you can. Could you make more money today in your business? Yes, you can. It is all about decision, my friend. It's all about making a choice of whether you are going to tune in with the people that are there before you and are providing the value in order to make sure that you can stand out from your competitors and create the business that you've always dreamed by providing the product, the value, whether it's a product, an opportunity, a service to your audience, so that you can solve their main, major, biggest problem. Okay, so $50, telling you it's nothing. I'll be there. Let me know if you want to be there. If you want at least some information to that, because I'm just giving you what I'm feeling, what I know about this. But if you want to know more, type the word bootcamp. And here, I've given you also some philosophy of how an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, thinks. Right? When I say that if you want to increase your value, you've got to buy into value. If you want to increase your value that you're bringing back to your audience, you've got to hang out. You've got to get 1, 2, 3. You've got to hang out and around the people that are successful, that are doing it, that have done it before you. They're all going to share their own personal specific stories, and you might relate to one, you might not relate to another one. And this is the beauty of that, because you can pick and choose some of that strategies, and this one, I don't like it, I'll take that one instead, and then mold your own strategy to run with and go build the business that you truly want. And if that means to, just like me, releasing and have a little bit of a closure with certain things, whether it's for ever or just a season or two, then do it. Like, nothing is going to stop you. No one is going to judge you. No one's going to judge you whether you are stopping this or not. No one is going to come to your door and slap you in the face or punish you because you've stopped doing this. It is your business, and it's your health as well. If you feel some anxiety, if you feel stressed, if you feel unmotivated, if you feel like you're procrastinating, maybe it's time to make a change, right? You're in a new season, and that's absolutely cool. And yes, I was gonna say the extra guests. And if you are in network marketing, or if you've been in network marketing, you probably heard that name at some point or another. Ray Higdon is going to be there. For those of you that don't know, Ray Higdon, go on Facebook or on YouTube, Ray Higdon. And this guy went through divorce. He went in massive debts, like millions of dollars in debts, and he rebuilt himself. Now he's a multimillionaire, right? Just saying, for $50, you can hang around the campfire with 6 multiple 6, 7, and 8 figure earners for 8 weeks that are going to drop massive value that you can trust, my friend. So bootcamp in the chat, and then I'll give you the details. And on that note, I hope that the no blog situation for the season or two is not going to get you sad. Let me know what you feel about it. If you actually enjoyed the 3 years of content that I've been putting out there, no matter how long you've been, consuming it, digesting it, downloading the PDFs or further trainings and challenges that I've put together as a weekly gift. Let me know how you feel about this announcement. Yet be assured, remember that I am going to still give you value on a weekly basis. The Thursday 8 p.m. Facebook Live is still happening. We're just going to tweak it a little bit. Okay. So on that note, if you have any questions on anything that I've been sharing with you today, if you are wanting to have more info about the bootcamp, about maybe coaching, uh, quickly session with me, discovery session because you've got further questions about your business or anything else in that arena, then just either drop it in the chat or come and chat to me privately. Absolutely fine. All right. I am not a monster. In fact, fun fact. My boyfriend calls me the carb monster. And it's been 2 or 3 days that I haven't been eating much carbs at all, just like, a bit of a cracker here or there, but mostly vegetables. Wow, I was eating vegetables, right? But now it's like mountains of vegetables. And yeah, 2 days in, I feel pretty good about it. So, anyway, so thank you for tuning in for another Facebook Live on Thursday, wherever you are on the Rise and Roll, on the business page, on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for always being around and interacting wherever you are in the world. And I will see you around very soon, right? Wherever it is. All right. Let's have love to you. This Facebook Live is a wrap. Bye bye. Bootcamp in the chat. Bootcamp.